Octopath Traveler is rated T for teen by the ESRB. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we had traveled across Orsterra again. We came from Swarky, the Woodlands town, and we traveled east to the Frostlands, crossing Western Flame Grace Wilds and Northern Flame Grace Wilds to reach Flame's Grace, where we have come across a most peculiar character, Ophelia. Liana, wait. I will perform the kindling in your stead. Her name is Ophelia, and she is a cleric. In her home of Flame's Grace, the great cathedral towers above all. With its sheltering walls, she spends her days in service of the flame. She has been helping Liana, her dear friend and sister, prepare for the kindling, a holy pilgrimage carried out once every 20 years. But on the eve of Liana's departure, tragedy strikes, and Ophelia steels herself to set out on the pilgrimage, breaking the tradition of her faith and hopes of keeping her adopted family together. She will need brave allies on the path she has chosen. Yes, we will let Ophelia tag along. Now, this is where things start to get interesting. Ophelia has the same field abilities as Primrose, but has similar battle qualities as Alphen. We are going to bring Ophelia out. Alphen is level 16, so he is the higher one that can stay. That can bump out, sorry. And, as you can tell, Primrose is locked in place. We cannot change her at all until we complete Chapter 4 of her story. And yes, we do want to hear the beginning of her tale. Like always.
Come in. May the sacred flame light your path on this fine day. And may it ever shine its warmth upon you. How many times have we said those words? And yet, they seem to take on a whole new meaning now. Each day is one day closer to my departure. Perhaps I'm more nervous than I thought I was. Liana? You needn't worry about me. I was born to make the pilgrimage. My father did the same 20 years ago. As his daughter, I cannot let him down. You really are incredible, Liana. I don't know how you do it. What? As the Archbishop's only true-born daughter, everyone always expects so much from you. And yet you never fail them. Each of your sermons is more inspiring than the last. And now, the pilgrimage. So much is placed on you alone. Don't be silly. I'm not alone. I have you, don't I? And everyone at the cathedral. Why, you're the one who helped me think of a topic for that last sermon, Ophelia. You even stayed up nights with me to draft it. A willing set of ears and a few pretty words, that's all I could offer you. I wish I could do something that would truly help you. Oh, abandon such worries and come, my sister. Father is expecting us in the chapel.
So this is Ophelia's story. In the beginning, the 13 gods created the land. They shaped the mountains, filled the seas, gave life to almighty trees and myriad beasts. And then they created men who would become masters of the land. Yet one god, Galdera, was too greedy to part with his creations. And so the 12 deities of good were forced into a desperate struggle with the cruel Galdera, lord of the most infernal magics. In the end, the conflict was brought to a close by Alfric, the Flamebringer, lord of all that is holy. Alfric called astral fire down upon Galdera, sapping his strength, then sealing him away in the afterworld. A divine flame to chase the shadows. This is the sacred flame that shines down on the land of Orsterra, bringing warmth and guidance to its people.
There you are, my girls.
Your Excellency, may the sacred flame ever light your path. Have you need of us here, Father?
I wish to see you, that is all. Do carry on with your duties.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
It is as if the two of you have become women grown in but the blink of an eye.
I'm sorry, this conversation always feels weird.
How long has it been, Ophelia, since you came to us?
15 years, Your Excellency, or near enough so.
15 years. I suppose it is little wonder that you have grown so.
I was but an orphan, Your Excellency, starving and sickly. I would not have lived to see this day if you had not taken me in. I may not have said it enough growing up, but my heart is full of gratitude for all that you have given me.
No need for such words, my child. We all follow the path the flame illuminates for us.
Come on, Feely. We're family. You, Father, and I. There's no need to be so formal about it. Why should you have to thank us for being with you? That's what family's for. Of course. You're right, Liana. And besides, Father may be a great Archbishop in here, but we both know he's just an old layabout at home. Isn't that right, Father?
An old layabout? Oh, you wound me, Liana.
I know your duties at the cathedral keep you busy, Father, but honestly, you're no help at all when it comes to keeping a household running. Would it kill you to cook a meal or dust the bookshelves from time to time?
Oh my. When you put it that way, I suppose I am quite useless after all.
So even the great and beloved Archbishop falls short in the discerning eye of his daughter.
So it would seem, Ophelia. So it would seem. Now, tell me, Liana. Are you prepared for your journey to the Cave of Origin?
But of course, Father. I am ready.
In the deepest recess of that cave is where you will find the first flame. You will take the ember to the churches across the realm, where it will serve to light the sacred fires that warm and protect all the lands. This is the kindling, the time-honored rite held without fail once every 20 years, since the days of old. Your journey will not be an easy one. As soon as you step foot into the wilderness, you will be met with lawless villains and savage beasts. Yes, many a servant of the church has made this journey throughout our history. Some have never returned. But I know you can do this, my daughter. Everyone has put their faith in you.
You have my word, Father. I won't let anyone down. I will carry out the right, just as you did 20 years before.
Very good, my child. Very good.
Father? Are you all right, Your Excellency?
It's nothing to worry yourselves over. Just my years announcing their advance.
Oh, you mustn't sound so gloomy, Your Excellency. There is still so much we would learn from you before we let you call yourself Archbishop Emeritus. Ophelia is right, Father. Like she always is. You should retire for the day and let your body recuperate. We can handle things from here. We will let the Pontiff know that you are resting in your chambers, sir.
When my two girls insist, who is this old man to deny them? I will leave the preparations for today's service to you.
We will take care of everything, Your Excellency. I'll see Father back to his chambers. Thank you, Liana. I will see to our duties here. Well then.
I suppose I had best start preparing for the next service at once. Oh my, what is a child doing here all alone? What is the matter, child? It's my mama. She's gone and I can't find her anywhere. Come back, Mama. Don't leave me here all alone.
Won't you come with me?
Now, let's dry those tears. Why don't I help you look for your mother? Sniffle, can you really find her?
Of course.
Of course, my child. The sacred flame will show us the way. Though I should be preparing for the service. No. I simply cannot abandon this poor boy. If I hurry, I should be able to finish everything in time. So Ophelia has an ability called Guide. So when we guide someone, let the flame guide your path. Really? You'll really help me find her? It functions exactly like Primrose's allure. This is why I'm a little iffy about having Ophelia as part of my team.
Mother! Young man!
There you are!
Oh!
Sister Ophelia, how can I thank you for taking care of this little troublemaker of mine? And you, how many times must I tell you not to wander off on your own?
Actually...
Pray do not scold the poor boy. He was so brave and good this whole time.
Thank you so much.
You are too kind, Sister Ophelia. I know how busy you are with your duties at the chapel. Thank you for helping me despite that. It's no wonder that the Archbishop is so proud of his 2 daughters. 2 daughters? Surely you must know that he is forever boasting of you and Sister Liana both.
True,
He does?
But of course.
But of course, almost every time I speak to him. Come along now. Thanks, Sister Ophelia. Then it's back home with you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Ophelia. It was my pleasure, child. But do try to stay with your mother in the future, yes?
I see.
Your Excellency. I will do all I can to be the daughter you would want me to be.
If I might.
If I might have a moment, sister.
Of course.
Yes, might I be of some service, my good sir? Would you know where I might find His Excellency, the Archbishop? May I ask who is looking for him? Pray forgive my lack of manners. My name is Matthias, a trader with the Lionel Consortium. The Archbishop has generously deigned to engage in a transaction of sorts with us.
Well then.
A trader? I see. It's an honor to meet you, sir. I am Sister Ophelia. Oh, so you are Sister Ophelia. I've heard so much about you. When the Archbishop contacted me to request my service, he spoke much of his 2 daughters. I also heard that Sister Liana will be the next flame bearer. The realm is blessed to have such loyal servants. It is, as a matter of fact, to equip your sister for her forthcoming journey that the Archbishop has summoned me here today. Is that so? We are much obliged to your support.
No.
Think nothing of it. Think nothing of it, good sister. It is the duty of the faithful to serve the Church, as the Church so tirelessly serves us.
No.
Sister Ophelia, you must come at once. Whatever is the matter?
It's a disaster.
It's a disaster, Sister Ophelia. It's the Archbishop. His Excellency has collapsed.
But how could...
What? I will come at once. Master Matthias, forgive me for abandoning you when you've journeyed so far, but...
No.
Do not spare a moment's thought for me, sister. Pray go to the Archbishop's side at once.
Forgive me.
I thank you for your understanding, sir. Please excuse me.
Your Excellency! Ophelia, please! Please, take a moment to breathe. Forgive me, Liana, but His Excellency...
What His Excellency needs most now is rest. Please try not to excite him.
Of course. Forgive me.
Anna?
Yes, Father?
The pilgrimage. The sacred flame.
Do not worry yourself, Father. I will perform the rite without fail, just as you taught me.
That is going to... Here.
Father? Father!
Worry not, Sister Liana. He is only resting.
Liana...
Sister Liana, are you not well?
think I just need some fresh air. Liana. I know she is trying to act strong before the others. I worry for her. I should be by her side at a time like this.
So this is... I love Ophelia's story because of how much background goes into it. She is part of one of the most lore-dense chapters in the game. So it's no wonder that things kind of are revealed for quality when thinking of Ophelia and her story. There is Liana. Is it just gonna walk me up there? Yes, it is.
Liana, how are you feeling? Ophelia? Liana? What am I to do, Ophelia? Father! My father is... Liana. Thinking about what might happen makes me feel so scared, so angry that I feel like my heart might just burst. But if I fall to pieces now, everyone will lose hope. I must be strong. And soon, I must depart on the pilgrimage. The rite cannot be put off any longer. There are centuries of tradition we must obey. But leaving my father behind, without even knowing if I'll ever see him again. Don't despair, Liana. We are together in this. We will find a way. Ophelia.
It has been 15 years since His Excellency took me in. My family lost in the war. I was left with nothing, and no one to care for me.
Now then.
Do not despair, Ophelia. From today, we are your family. This is Liana, my daughter, your new sister.
Hey.
My name's Liana, but you can call me Anna, if you'd like.
Huh?
What's the matter with her?
Oh.
Liana, I'm afraid that Ophelia has gone through something very sad. So let us see that she is cheered once more. Together in the light of the sacred flame, we will find happiness.
Yes.
Yes, Father. I'll be the best sister ever, Ophelia. My first days in the Archbishop's home, I kept to my room and spoke to no one. It was she who brought me out of my shell, Liana, my best friend, my sister.
Hey, Feely. Don't you want to go outside? Oh, I know. There's someplace I just have to take you.
What? This way! Up here! Where are we going? It's just a little further. Come on, we're nearly there. Here we are. What is this place? It's my favorite place in all the world. Maybe it could become your favorite place too. Hmm? It's beautiful. Isn't it though? That's why I love it here. Here, Feely. This is for you. So now, won't you play with me? Still no? Feely, are you crying? No, I'm not. I'm not crying. Good to hear it. We're going to be the best of sisters, Feely. I just know it. I'd like that too, Liana. Then it's settled. Oh, next time I'll teach you my favorite game, and then...
After I lost my family, I was convinced it was my fate to be alone and miserable for the rest of my days. But Liana brought me out from under that dark cloud and gave me the strength to start living again.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for running off like that. I'll return to Father's side and stay with him as long as I can.
Yes.
Pray do that, Liana. He will rest all the easier knowing you're with him. The Archbishop's illness weighs heavier on Liana than anyone else.
And yet...
And yet, she must hide that from all around her. Tomorrow she is to set out to gather the embers from the Cave of Origin.
In that case...
If I were to gather the ember in her place, Liana could stay by her father's side. Of course, I cannot bear to leave him either. And if someone else were to gather the ember, that same person would have to go on the pilgrimage and complete the rite. To say nothing of straying into that cave without the church's blessing, I'd get more than just a stern lecture, that's for sure. As I recall, the Cave of Origin lies within the foothills to the east of here. And so I must gather the embers, that I might perform the kindling in my sister's stead. This is the path that I have chosen. I alone must go. Even so, you would lend me your aid? I thank you, kind traveler. Surely the flame has guided you to my side. Now let us make for the Cave of Origin. It lies to the hills in the east of town. Ophelia has joined your party. And that's going to be it for today's episode. I know that it was very story based and not a lot of movement, but this episode it covers a lot of history to all of Orsterra, not just Ophelia's background, but the background to the creation stories that is Orsterra. With that being said, guys, we're going to continue in the next episode, traveling east into the Cave of Origin to find the first flame. If you liked this episode, please leave a comment in the comment section below, mash that like button, and subscribe if you have not for more Octopath Traveler content. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.